I love that we all come together to support one another, to help really drive and boost the industry that we are in.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining our webinar today. My name is Emma Barron. I'm the Deputy General Manager for the Professional Beauty Dubai office, and we are in the middle of our Back to Basics week, where we're offering free online education and training for hair, beauty and spa professionals. Today's session is all about hair extensions. And I'm introducing Rawad very shortly. But before I do, if anyone has any questions that they'd like to ask Rawad during the demonstration, please pop your questions into the Q&A box or the chat box at the bottom of the screen, and I'd be happy to answer them on your behalf. Ask them on your behalf. We are streaming live on our Facebook page and also Mardi's Facebook page. So again, if you have any questions you'd like to ask via those channels, then please feel free to pop your questions into the comment box. So, hi Rawad, thank you so much for joining us today. Rawad is the Creative Director for Hairmiles Hair Extensions, and today you will be doing a live demonstration on extensions that last. So how are you today? Thank you for joining us.
Great, thank you for having me. Today we're going to talk all about hair extensions and answer all your questions, and tell you a little bit about Hairmiles, how to install hair extensions, how to deal with hair extensions, how to maintain it, and all your questions will be answered at the end of this session.
Great. Can you tell us a bit more about the brand and where it was produced and where it's manufactured?
Yes, basically this is the Hairmiles factory is based in Dubai, and it's the only factory actually in the Middle East area. We do everything in Dubai. We don't source anything out. Everything is made in Dubai. From we receive the raw material, hair extension, and we make it to the final products in coloring, bleaching, to the final products. Everything is made in Dubai, and like I said, the factory is based in Dubai, and we're going to show you all different kinds of hair extensions. Yeah, that's it.
Great. And how long has the brand been around for?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
How long has the brand been around for? When was the brand born?
Well, it's been around for some time, like around 7 years now.
Fab. Okay, well, I will leave you to it. I'll put my camera off so you can do the demonstration, and I will pop back with any questions that I might have.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how many products do we have and what kind of products do we have in Hairmiles. We do all different kinds of hair extensions, like keratin hair extensions, tape extensions, clip-in extensions, and so many more different kinds of hair extensions. Today I'm going to show you also the colors that we do. We do all different kinds of colors. I'm sorry, just all different kinds of colors. We have 30 colors, from black all the way to blonde, highlights, and all ombres, everything. There's some unique things about those colors. We'll talk about them as we go today. And today we're gonna install tape extensions on our model, and we're gonna use not only one color. We're gonna use so many colors on one head. So basically, a lot of people, they're scared to put many colors on the client's hair, but they can, and it blends in nicely. And today we're going to show you that, how it's done and how it's installed. Okay, so basically, before I start, there's some things that I need to show, that I need to clear up. We have washed our client's hair with clarifying shampoo 3 times, and we'll tell you also why we did that. The reason why we wash the hair, because the tape extensions, it cannot stick on anything oily. So that's why we wash the hair with clarifying shampoo. We used my favorite, Kevin Murphy, clarifying detox shampoo. We washed our hair, we dried it very good, and then now the hair is ready to install. The reason why we wash it, like I said, is because it does not stick on oily hair, and sometimes people face problems as the hair is falling after installing after a couple of times. The hair will fall, or clients will complain that some of the hair is falling. And that is one of the reasons. Okay, right now we're going to start. Okay, so there's a different technique of putting hair extensions on the hair, and this way, it's going to be very easy, very flexible for the client. They can put their hair up and down, and the way we install hair extensions, this way I'm going to show you, it prevents it from falling in the future or client having problems with falling. Today we're going to, like I said, we're going to pick like many colors to put on our client's hair. And I'm going to match her roots first. See, her roots are in our color chart over here. It should be like 2A. All her hair is like kind of ashy looking. Okay, so we're going to use 2A. We're going to use a blonde, very light blonde. Also, we're going to use ombre 4/8. I'm also going to use some highlights on her hair, 6A and 2, which is 2 and 6A mixed together. Also, I'm going to use 8A and 6A mixed together. So those are like, I don't know, I forgot how many colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 different colors in her hair, and we're going to see the results at the end of this session. Okay.
Rawad, before you start, do you just have tape extension? Do you do micro rings? Do you offer different types of products with your extension? Do you offer tape extension, micro rings as well as tape extensions in your product range, or is it just tapes?
I cannot hear the question. Like, please repeat the question, please.
Do you offer any other types of hair extensions other than tapes, or is it just tapes?
Oh yes, like I said, we do clip-in extensions, keratin extensions, so many different kinds of extensions, and also we have some unique extensions for different requirements, different. Like I said, this is a factory. We do all different kinds of hair extensions, not only tape. But only today we're gonna install tape extensions. Yes,
but do you offer micro rings as an option?
We do. Micro ring is not in at the moment. I mean, like it used to be a fashion, it used to be a trend, but right now, at the moment, no one is using micro ring. No one wants hair metal in their head. So no one is asking. We can do, absolutely, we can do at the factory, but these days we're not doing it. It's an old method of hair extension. Okay. and this one is open. Excellent. So those are like two colors that I'm going to start the hair with. So it's, as you see, it does not match, but what it matches is the 2A, it matches her roots, and it's in between her roots and the ends. So we're going to start with that, and that's how we do it. Okay, very important point is when we remove the tape from the sticker, you should not touch the tape with your hand. This is very important. As we touch it, when we touch the hair with the sticker with our hands, what happens is it weakens the tape itself and may cause it in the future to fall. Okay, so just let me just put it. Okay. We start from the top, not from the bottom. If you notice that I sectioned her hair sideways, and you will see why in a minute. Now, the reason we do this, if we put it from the top, the tape itself is going to pick as much tape, as much hair as needed. As you see over here, it picked the right amount of hair. I removed the second one, which is I picked blonde for this color, and I'm going to put it from under it, but on this way. After that, I firmly press it with my hands. And it's more than enough. No need to press with a plier or a flat iron or anything like that. It can be done this way with your hands firmly on the tape, and that's how it's gonna look. If you notice, I cannot see the blonde much, but when I flip it or when the hair moves, you can see the blonde a little bit from under it. So also, we have sectioned the hair sideways, and the reason why we did that is because when the client wants to put her hair up, she can. If she wants to tie her hair in a ponytail or anything, still she can. Not only that, we have also another benefits from this is that clients come to us they're asking for volume or length. So basically, that's why people put hair extensions on their hair. And with this way, we created volume because it's sideways. If we install it only straight, it's only going to fall down and it's not going to give the volume the client is asking for. Okay, so we're going to keep going with this. A full head of hair extensions should take between 15 minutes to 35 minutes max. It should not take longer than this. As you see, I'm not touching the tape with my own hands. I'm only touching the hair. I press it firmly and so I do the same thing on the other side. Also, if you notice, I'm taking at least like 2 cm on the edges all around, everywhere. And also on the top part, around the head, the line of the head, all of it, I'll take at least 2 centimeters away. And the reason why is I don't want it to show, I don't want the tape itself to show after I'm done. It's very easy to remove it. All we need to do is just press it firmly, and that would do. So if you see, notice right now, we just did one line angle, and we can start seeing the results and see where this is going. And we continue this way. Right now, I'm going to change the colors a little bit. I'm going to use, still go with the ash. I'm going to use the 8A and the 6A. So in between. This is good. Okay. So 8A and 6A, it's highlighted already. You don't need to do anything to it. You just, it's ready and highlighted. And it blends in with everything, with all different kinds of hair. So if we have, like, let's say an example, a hair that's colored medium ash, which is 4A, for example, we can put 6A and 8A, and it will just blend in with the 4A. Just this one, with more. Okay, so now we finished like two, okay? And we're going to show you how you see the results. You can never see where's the blonde part is sitting from under the hair, and the top part we blend it in as we go to different till we reach the highlights part. Okay, and then we're going to keep going. Also, the same thing, do the same thing on the other side. So again, sectioning the hair in an angled way, so we can create more volume, so that all the hair can be pushed to the front. People want to see volume on their face, not on the back. So that's why. Also, another thing is when a client wants to put her hair up, she can without any problems. So this is exactly from another angle how I'm installing the extension. So basically, I take this piece, I skip at least like 2 mm, and I will just put the tape, press it a little bit, so it can pick as much hair as needed, and then I keep going. See, when I take the piece of extension, the top part, and I will just push it up, it would take as much hair as needed. It would get stuck to the first tape. I'll just clean it a little bit with my comb. Then I can put the top part from under, that bottom part from under. Okay. And it's done. Press it firmly, your fingers, and good to go. You see, it's only 2 lines, and you can see the progress. You can see how the hair is getting filled slowly, and the changes. Every time I install like one line, I take a look at the hair, take a look at the client's face, what's going on, see where I should add more. This is when I become like a little bit creative. I try to do something according to my client's face, according to my client's hair. If she needs, if she's asking for volume, for length, for anything also. With hair extensions, it's easy to put to use it as highlights and lowlights. Some people, they don't want to color their hair, so they can always put some hair extensions in their hair as lowlights or highlights, or even like funky colors. I mean, some people they want to put funky colors on their hair, but they don't want to color their hair. They can always use hair extensions that will look good. Okay, so we have used till now 3 colors, which is the blonde number 60, and we also used the 2A, which is the darkest color we're going to use today, and we also used the highlights. Now, I'm going to change it a little bit again and go back to the dark color, and I'm going to use 2A again. And underneath the 2A, I'm going to put ombre. Okay, so that should look good and match her hair nicely. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. One thing, we cannot go very high with tape on the top, but with this kind of tape, it's transparent, and you can see it's the tape itself from the top. It's see-through, and just because this tape is very thin, like literally paper thin, and the client's not going to feel it on their hair, and also at the same time, it's not going to show if let's say the wind blows on her hair or anything. It's not going to split, and you're not going to see the tape. But still, like I said, on every part, even this part, we skip at least 2 cm because we don't want it to be very obvious. Okay, so I'm going to skip. This is her part over here. She parts her hair this way. So I'm going to put it on top, all the way on the top, like this. And we're going to keep going with that. So people are facing some problems in installing hair extensions, or clients coming back to them complaining about some things. Those are the frequently asked questions. I mean, like that I get asked all the time. Is like an example. You install the hair extensions, and the client comes back to you after like a couple of days or a week or so, and she tells you a couple pieces fell off. Okay, now the reason why hair extensions fall off the hair of the client's head is because many 3-4 reasons, but the main reason is the tape itself is weak. So wherever you buy the hair from is that they have a weak tape. Maybe it's been sitting for some time in the warehouse, or maybe it's sitting under the sun or anything. We don't know, but we don't have this problem in Hairmiles. Now, supporting that and to avoid any problems in the hair falling, we recommend you have to actually wash the hair with clarifying shampoo, as I did today, 3 times before installing the hair extensions. Another thing also, we cannot color the hair or put any treatment on the hair at least 48 hours after installing the extensions. And the reason why, the tape, when we stick it together, it needs some time to dry on each other and to be firmly stuck together. Actually, we're going to stop on way. Okay. So those are the main reasons and main things we face with problems with our clients. I'm going to turn the chair so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Another problem, most of the time, I hear a lot about hair tangling. So, and honestly, I feel bad for this because this is something that it's no one's fault but the factory. This is the factory's fault, the person that is manufacturing those extensions, the hair that we pick, everything matters in this. It's definitely not the salon's fault. So why does the hair tangle? It's really bad. Like, I mean, when we work so hard and we want to give the best for our clients, and the end results looking good, after 2 days, the client goes and washes her hair, and the hair tangles. We lose the client, we lose the money, we lose our reputation, we lose everything. So why does the hair tangle? The hair tangles for one reason and one reason only, because it's not ready. Can we show the picture? Okay. Because the hair is not Remy. Remy meaning is many grades of hair can be bought as a factory. We pick and hand select every piece of hair to make sure that it's not Remy, it's always Remy. Not only Remy, also it's virgin. So virgin hair is never been touched, never been colored, nothing has been done chemically. It's not chemically treated. It's 100% natural, and nothing has been made to it or done to it before it arrives to the factory. So when it arrives to the factory, we maintain this cuticle direction, and we keep it in the same direction. And this is something like very hard, but it has to be done in order for the hair to be not to tangle. We make sure it's always in the same direction till it reaches the final product. If we don't do that, the hair will still look good as a final product, but it will just give us problems after installing. Okay, so we do the same thing on the other side, and we keep going until we reach the top. So people always ask me if can we color the hair, can we bleach the hair, can we perm it, straighten it, style it, anything. What I say always, with Hairmiles only, please don't try this with products that I'm not that I don't know. I only guarantee this with Hairmiles products. You can bleach it, you can color it, you can highlight it, you can do whatever you want with it. So basically, as simple as that. I say whatever you do to your own hair, you can do to Hairmiles. And I guarantee the results. Also, some people, they ask you, like some companies, they ask you, like, don't get your hair wet in chlorine water. As in, like, go swimming or salty water, and this might affect the hair. If the hair is good, it should not affect it whatsoever in anything. If we say that this hair is 100% natural hair. So at least we can do is treat it as 100% natural hair, as our hair. So we do, with our hair, we go swim, we color, we bleach, we go in salt water and many other things. The same thing, the daily routine that we use, keep doing whatever you're doing with Hairmiles, because it is 100% natural products and is 100% human hair, runny and virgin. So it's all made from virgin hair. So basically you can do whatever you want with it, and the same thing you do to your own hair, please do to Hairmiles products. And this is how everybody should guarantee that it's 100% human hair. It's very simple. If it's human hair, then we can treat it as human hair. So that's what I do, and that's what I tell everybody to do, and I guarantee the results. Also, I want to talk about some unique things in Hairmiles colors. Yes, we do have 30 colors, but there's 2 special colors in between those colors that are like unique. And I will tell you how is that. Okay, so let's just see. And still go up a little higher. And it's looking good already. We're going to section the hair and talk about those 2 colors. Okay, before I start talking about those 2 colors, I just want you to, once you're applying the hair extensions and the tape, please just keep checking if you can still put it in a ponytail or not. So as you see now, right now, I can still put it in a ponytail. I can lift the hair up and put it in a ponytail without the hair showing. So you can see the colors actually, but you cannot see the tape itself. because it's the way how I installed it. The client can still put her hair up with no problems. Okay, so just want to tell you about those two colors, special colors, and also I want to talk about. Let me see. Okay, also I want to talk about clip-in extensions. But there's two special colors that if you have them in your salon, you have all the colors, which is number 1B. It comes from virgin hair and it stays, we receive it as virgin hair and we manufacture it and keep it as is. It's not been touched. So it's similar to thing like your roots. For example, when your roots grow, basically you can color them any color. This color is the same. And also we have number 22, which has been bleached and bleached only. We bleach it at the factory, we make it into tape, and we send it straight to your salon. You can just deposit any color on it with no problems. Okay, so we're tight with time. There's a lot to talk about always, but we're going to keep going. Okay, so I'm going to need this and go on. Okay. So as you see over here, I can go like, because her hair is going this way and her bangs is going this way, I can still go up more with tape. Okay, so I'm going to put some tape on top. I have enough hair over here to cover it. Okay. So this is what we did at the bottom part when we started like putting dark pieces and then light under it. So this is what we're going to do also on the top. Okay, so as you see right now, we went back to what we were doing in the bottom part, and then we keep going also the same way. Dark pieces, please. Just because our hair is dark, we always put like dark pieces on the top and the lighter pieces at the bottom. And this way, we will look at the end, the final results, we look as if she has highlights in her hair, and ombre, and will still be looking good and blend in nicely with her hair. Okay, one pieces. After those two pieces, we're going to see the results, and we're going to see if we can add more hair on our hair. So it depends. Every time I do one section, I check her hair, check the client's hair, and see her face in the mirror. Just play with her hair, see if I can add a couple more pieces here or there. So it'll just blend nicely. Okay, right now we can take a look and see if it's enough. I would definitely put like one final more line on her hair. I don't go all the way to the top because the top part might split and we don't want the hair extensions to show. So this is the final line I'm taking. So we're going to also use the dark and the very light. Okay. So also, it's very important how to cut the hair extensions after installing it. You can style it any way you want, any way you like, but it's very important to, in the haircut, to blend the hair extensions together in order for us to be, we don't want to show that we have extensions. We want it to look like 100% natural looking. Just because the hair itself, the tape itself is very thin, it's paper thin. I can literally use it on the top with no problems whatsoever. I think this should be enough. We'll take a look also, see if we can add anything, especially the top part. When we reach the top part, it's always very important. I mean, not to like to check. I mean, because one piece might change the whole thing, might change the whole look, and especially at the top. This is where the hair looks rich and full. Okay. Please don't forget to press firmly on each and every one of them. We don't want to miss any tape and then causes it to fall after some time. With your fingers, this is more than enough. I mean, but no need for pliers, no need for any hot tools, no need for anything. Just with your fingers, just press firmly, and then that should do it. Okay, last piece. Now, again, we see the results. We check our client's hair. Always we look in the mirror and we see. And from what I see right now, it's all good. No need for more extensions on her hair. Looks very nice. Looks, she has highlights or low lights. So this is where, right now, we need to cut because the difference between her hair and the rest of the hair, so we have to cut. I'm just going to texturize a little bit her hair. Just give her some layers from the front and curl it a little bit so you can see some nice results. Okay, texturizing the hair and making the little more layers on the hair. This is what's going to make the hair blend in and show nice results. You notice over here, there's no difference. You won't even know where her hair stops and keeps going. So basically, it blends in all the way nicely. And this is the results that we want to see. And if you notice how the color blends in nicely also with her own color. And what we can give the hair right now is a little twist. Curling the hair also blends it in nicely, shows the it will look more natural, and blends in the hair and the hair extensions all together is very important with the haircut, with the styling. So basically, we need it to look as natural as possible, and this is the success, and that's how we know that we have installed a good application of hair extensions. The more natural it looks, the better results we're going to have. So I'm not going to do the full head, but I'm just going to show you the results after installing 5 different colors of hair extensions mixed together. Oh, I see. Okay. So it blends in nicely. Most importantly, it does not show that it's hair extensions. I'm not sure if there's any questions. Is there any questions?
Beautiful. What a transformation. So, Rawad, how many pieces did you use in total?
I didn't count, to be honest, but I think around 7 packs of maybe like around probably 30 sandwiches in total. To get those results, to get this result, we used like 30 sandwiches.
Perfect. Now we have a couple of questions before we wrap up.
Okay.
Why do you section the hair at a slant?
So basically, we talked about this is we section it like angle way is because we wanted the hair to be pushed to the to her face, so we can create more volume. Also, another thing, when a client wants to put her hair up, it's easier for her to put it up in the same direction of the tape. So it's easy to put her hair up. So both in both ways we benefit from this.
Okay, Brill. How would you clean the extensions with the sticker part? How would you suggest cleaning that if they want to reuse the extensions again?
So basically, we have our own remover, which is somewhere. Remover. We have our own Hairmiles remover, and we just spray it on the actual sandwich tape, and we can put. It's very strong. It removes it like right away. It removes the tape extension right away. After that, we clean it from the previous tape, and then we wash it with shampoo. We wash the extension with shampoo. We have also a special tape. We retape it, cut it, and then reinstall.
Okay, fab. And how many weeks approximately will this hair last before you need to remove it?
Well, it stays on the hair till you remove it, but we highly recommend that don't keep it on your hair more than 8 weeks, which is equivalent to 2 months maximum. Because when the root starts growing, it starts giving you problems, and it will be irritating, like not looking as natural as it should be. So that's why after 2 months we push it back up.
Okay, fab. Connections in, how many hours or days should you not wash them?
How many hours before after installing?
Yeah, can you wash the hair, or can the hair be washed immediately?
You can wash it immediately, and you're not going to face any problems, but we highly recommend you wait 48 hours, giving some time for the tape to stick together and to dry a little. So we say after 48 hours, not only that you can wash it, you can color it, and you can put a treatment on, you can do highlights or anything you want. You can even swim these days. we go to the beach or a swimming pool, chlorine water, no problem, but after 48 hours.
Okay, amazing. And final question, with so many hair so unique about Hairmiles hair extensions?
So, as I was talking, I mean, like with so many things, I see unique, and most important things are that the hair can be colored. Not all hair extensions can be colored. Our hair can be colored, can be bleached, and you can treat it the same way you treat your own hair. So many things. But I also want to really talk about like those two important colors, which is 1B and 22. If you have those two colors in your salon, you have all the colors, because you can color them anything you want. Number 1B is virgin, like your roots. When your roots starts growing, you don't bleach them and color them. You color them right away. You can do that with 1B. Also, number 22 is 1B, but we bleached it for you to become number 22. Like if you notice, it's a yellow bleached blonde. Basically, this color is there to deposit any color on it. Meaning, you can put funky colors, you can put the dark colors, light colors, silver, anything. No problem. You can put ombre, even here. So those two colors are very, very, very unique, and I always wanted to have them. And finally, we have them in our catalog.
Amazing, amazing work. And there's been loads of comments in the chat about how great the result looks. It'll be fantastic if you could take a picture of the final look and send it over to us so we can send it out so everyone can see closely the final outcome. But thank you, Rawad, for your time. And thank you everyone for joining us today. Everyone stay safe, take care, and hopefully see you all very, very soon.
You too. Thank you, Emma. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Bye-bye. I like to hello, Shari.